Ice Pango, it feels like a match made in heaven, doesn't it?
It really does.
It's a very nice hero to watch on him. Look at the harass damage which Jabs does. That is pretty painful.
It's pretty big, but there's a charge coming in from Miposhka.
There is, and Naive is here as well, and they're going to land the Split Earth. Also on top of that, do they have enough damage to finish off Jabs? I think they very well do. He's trying to survive, he's trying to get out, but it's not quite going to work as the axe comes through and finishes off the Nature's Prophet. Just not the massive hard farming gyrocopters, and they don't put too much. Yeah, you're just going to fortify the courier there.
Jabs might look to TP back onto that courier though.
There's a charge coming through from Miposhka. And there's a lightning coming through, and the Split Earth does land with the axes and the attack damage from Miposhka and Naive. They will bring him down. iceiceice needs to get out of this one as well. It's a fair amount of damage.
And your mid lane kind of feels like I have to be able to handle myself, and maybe we get some of those raw 1v1 matchups come back.
Handling a man fight is what it's all about, but Ice is in a lot of trouble here as that bash comes through. And
even deadly for the Troll Warlord, I feel like, especially if Jabs TP's in. Oh no, Yoki.
Boogie, they're going to come around on this Disco Pioneer. Oh my god! iceiceice with the early game damage. Blows him up. The charge is going to connect with this little Pangolier here. Just going to dive away.
Might be in trouble.
He's certainly low, but in comes Fefen, and oh my god, they just destroy Ninja Boogie with that Laguna Blade. But MINESKI, they're coming in for the counter attack, trying to bring down Miposhka here. Chasing him down, they have that rocket barrage, and there is no way of charging out of that one, my friend. He goes down. He's just AFK.
That's fine. I mean, the thing is, you never know when he's actually going to do it for real, so... I love what he's doing because now he's going to use it for real, and Ivy's going to assume that it was all fake before.
Yeah, they go quite early here. They're going to have to get under the tower. It doesn't even matter. Naive just dropping to all of that magic damage from Mushi. See what they can pull off as he cooks up that ulti for the 100th time. And now the damage comes out with the Lies Jacker and the Laguna. They just take him out.
Yeah, this is exactly what you want to do.
Although in from behind, Mushi and Ninja Boogie are here, and they just completely clean up FN.
What does Mushi have? I imagine he's probably got the drums and going to go for that BKB next. Just get that relatively early team fight to answer your question before, where you were saying about what the win conditions were for both teams.
Oh, never mind. They're going to be interrupted yet again as they go onto the Pangolier. I don't think they get this kill in time, though.
The shrine.
Jabs comes in. Ninja Boogie's here as well, and the shrine healing him right back up. Ghost Stick just running away. Swords out, but guess who's giving chase? iceiceice with the grand chase, but we'll look over to Yoki getting finished off here, and now the chase is on, and looks like Ghost Stick is gone. Yeah, and that pushing power is pretty immense with those treants and with that DK. And now jumping forwards, iceiceice getting caught out again. They'll use a Laguna Blade just to finish that one up. Though Mushi coming in from behind, not forgetting he has this BKB available.
That's it's going to be a Roshan for Empire, and I feel like if the DK survives all the gyro.
Oh, another day, another duel as iceiceice just being hunted this game. And Ghost Stick finds another that could be in trouble here as that anti-armor comes in, and the stun to follow up as well. Dragon Tail fire, everything onto Ghost Stick, but you know, he got his duel victory, so worth. Miposhka.
Oh no, the homing missiles following him.
Yeah, he's actually got a wand, so he does just about survive. And there is.
Jabs
Jabs is coming in, and Moon actually gets the fire off on him, blinking up onto the high ground there to find that kill on Miposhka.
Their strongest point in the game now, I feel like they've hit their power timing with these BKBs.
They are going for it. They're going to run into MINESKI as a 5 as they jump straight onto Mushi with that ulti and the duel as well. Can they bring him down in time? They certainly can. Ninja Boogie going to drop as well. Moon just trying to do his best, but he is being torn apart as Empire take a very convincing fight. iceiceice just trying to run away. Oh my god, turns it around and just gets an easy kill onto Lena as she runs out there. Big smoke from Empire coming forwards once again. I mean, it went so well last time, why not try it? However, Gyrocopter has just picked up a butterfly, but here we go straight away onto Mushi, and with the Laguna Blade, with all that damage, the Blade Man as well coming in huge, and then it's going to rinse Ninja Boogie as well. iceiceice coming in backline doing a great job of knocking everybody down, but what does it matter when your damage hero is gone? Although Ghost Stick is dropping low here. It's only the Legion Commander though. She does die, but Naive getting the damage off, and FN as well with those fiery soul stacks. They're going to send up the Nature's Prophet, comes back down, and they will just chop him up. I mean, by no means impossible for them. And Moon just staying right out of sight here, jumping straight onto Miposhka, but Naive is just behind them, but in comes the iceiceice ball, and they'll finish off Miposhka, getting the stun, getting Troll inside this little, oh my god, iceiceice just gets a solo kill on the highest net worth enemy carry. But then again, I think if Empire get the right jump, they might be able to take it. They're actually going to go for a smoke, and I honestly don't know who's going to win this fight.
There's no reason for them not to do this. They're still a lot stronger than MINESKI at this point.
Moon just jumped straight into everything, and they're actually going to go for the duel. And who have they caught there? It's actually Moon going down on that Dragon Knight, and they're just running forwards with these BKBs. Ninja Boogie caught in the middle of it all. He'll be an easy pick-up, but Mushi coming in the back line is going to be able to take out FN. Meanwhile, on the front, they try to take down iceiceice, but they can't quite do it. Ninja Boogie somehow still alive. Jabs also trying to give chase. The swap back onto Naive helps him back a little bit there, perhaps, but they do still finish him off. 2 heroes dead on the side of Empire, 1 dead on the side of MINESKI.
It's a great play by Mushi because it's what's going to keep him alive in this game, which is really what he's struggling with at the moment.
And now they're going to go maybe onto Moon here. Though, fantastic rolling thunder from iceiceice locks them down, keeps them there as well. Naive is able to get that BKB off, but Ghostic is not. And now Naive will go down as well. This is a terrible fight for Empire. They need to get out of this one. They do have the buyback available on their Troll Warlord. Yoki just trying to get back, and Empire will full retreat.
Gyro and DK do scale well into the late game though, so with this Vendor on top, they are hitting like trucks at the moment. They have putting the Lincolns on the
Moon
DK.
jumping forwards, doesn't quite get the stun off.
A good blink there by Ghostic. That was really, really close.
12 seconds until Yoki's here.
And there's no reason for them to not just hit this
swap
building.
out. Who's they've got in there? They are big, and they just get taken down. It's Ghostic who goes down right now. As Naive coming in, trying to do the damage, but just can't find anything here. He's going to have to buy back immediately. Ghostic also buying back as well, but it's going to be too late for their barracks, I think, as their melee rate does fall. It's a bit of everything. Mostly tank, though.
Yeah.
And up we go, onto the high ground. Use that sieging power. Mushi paying a little visit up here as well. Rocket will be out onto Yoki.
This tower goes down so quickly though for MINESKI.
Empire just can't let another pair of racks fall like this.
They have to go on somebody here, but the Lincolns is just being used on Moon over and over again, and he's just standing here hitting buildings.
Aeon disc, and the moment it runs out, they go straight in. Naive trying to do the damage to Moon here. Can they bring it down? Meanwhile, the duel is out to Mushi. Who's winning this duel? It actually looks like Mushi's going to be on top as he does take down the Legion Commander, and now Naive also going to fall, and that is the big hero as the Troll hits the deck. GG is called, and it is going to be MINESKI to take game number 1.
Fantastic performance from MINESKI. They look like they're going through a bit rough patch in the middle of the game. Obviously, Empire taking some really good fights. Troll not looking in such a good place at the moment in this tournament, and it is a good matchup against the Juggernaut.
Let's see how it goes. I mean, this top lane, you know, it's going to be pretty violent as Poshka is taking so much here. He's got to be careful. He's actually blocked in by the trees. Can they get one more right click off, or is it going to just top to the poison? One more right click comes through, but Poshka goes down. I haven't even looked at it, to be honest, but you've got Magnus sitting on 5 CS and Mushi sitting on 14, so really not having a nice time. And Ice could be in trouble here as the whole of Empire starting to gang up on him. They'll put him to sleep. They have the spin available, and it's too much damage as the Tide will swim his way to the grave.
So that's going to really help them decide their ganks and maybe help Nature's Prophet get some good rotations in.
Yeah, trying to get him Poshka. Now the stun out onto Ninja Boogie stops him being able to get off that stun for now. Will follow up with it as Jabs goes for the right clicks onto Poshka, but it's actually Ninja Boogie who's falling low. Will go down. But Poshka being chased through the tree line. One more right click will be needed from Jabs, but he actually heals up with the life sap. Does end up falling. Now, iceiceice trying to get away. Maggie is here. No RP available, though, so not that much of a threat.
Maybe they don't even need the exorcism.
Stun is out onto the Slaughter here, trying to wriggle away, but it's not quite going to work as Yoki does get picked off. They do get Jabs on the back lines on the side of Empire, though, so we'll see a bit of action here.
Well, they do get the Observer or D-Ward, though. Oh, the Omni Slash.
Oh, the Omni Slash onto iceiceice, and they're trying to chase him down with the spin, and iceiceice, he just can't deal with it. It's damage that's taken him out. Now the sleep is out onto the Death Prophet. Immediately as she TP's in. Stun, trying to catch out FN here, and will be successful as the Juggernaut does go down. Meanwhile, at bottom, Ninja Boogie is playing around with Ghost Stick a bit. And here we go, into the middle lane. They're going to find Jabs. This is as good a kill as any, so they'll get a stun out and finish him off. But they've been punished for it as FN goes down to Mushi down here at bottom, and Ghost Stick's going to fall as well.
And then Troll's going to come back up again when the Aegis makes him respawn, and they're going to go bring him down.
So, Tidehunter, is he dead?
I think they don't have a way of going through the Kraken shell, so this might be interesting.
The swap, actually. No, they commit the Omni Slash, and nice RP onto 2, actually. Going to help them finish off iceiceice and maybe get Jabs as well. Come back, go for Ninja Boogie, get that anti-armor on him. The Nature's Wrath rips through, but I don't think it's enough to deter Empire from going for this kill as they pick up a 3rd kill in this bottom lanes. On
the Troll to be able to bring him down. We talked about Empire not really being able to farm to get back in the game.
And they do get a quick kill onto Ninja Boogie on that on those steps there. But in they come with the Ravage on the back. Able to catch out 2 with that one. FN was already spinning. It's a skewer and TP out from the Magnus. Won't be able to. Oh, yes, they will. They get the Yules on the Death Prophet onto him. And Ghost Stick could be in trouble here as Mushi comes in the back and will be able to finish him off.
They have Ravage in about 7 seconds or so. MINESKI aren't too worried here, I don't think. Empire just trying to delay it as much as they can with the Shockwave and the Sleep, but I don't think they've got enough in their tank to be able to fight MINESKI still.
I mean, the RP is up, but does he even have Blink Dagger on this Magnus?
Very difficult for Empire. And with this good
on
vision,
the front lines, he's got the Blink Dagger, will blink straight away onto the Death Prophet. They can take her down. This would be a fantastic way to start this fight, but she has got that Aeon Disc. And will Manta away that silence. Scream going to be thrown onto Jabs, and Mushi on the backline is able to find out Mapushka though.
And yeah, this is the problem. Now that they're down one person,
awkward.
They've used the Sonic Wave as well. What's in their tank left? They've got an RP. Oh, it was actually the Lotus Orb, sorry, for the Death Prophet. Not a Lincoln's. I saw a Perseverance and a...
Just jump straight to that conclusion. Well, Moon is going to commit with that Exorcism. Nice throwback. Skewer into the stun, but now that Aeon Disc is going to pop off. Maposhka with the ultimate before starting him back out of harm's way. Sonic Wave going to rip through, but the Yours is there, and they just don't find the kill despite all of this commitment. And also, they're losing their range racks whilst these ghosts are just getting to work because they haven't been able to bring Moon down. But Moon to about half health right now. Maposhka in a lot of trouble. Mushi will be able to find the last hit. Now jumping into the middle of things, iceiceice is threatening with this Ravage, and FN needs to back himself out as the racks will fall, and there is really no response. And there is the swap. Stun thrown out, but he does get the skewer up onto the high ground.
They need to try and find some kind of kill here with the
jump in, three-man stun. Do they have anything to follow it up with? It just doesn't look like they do, and he'll completely turn it around onto Yoki, trying to find Naive maybe in the backlines, and there's a Ravage committed for that. Oh no, this is really bad. Naive is down. Maposhka drops as well, also caught inside that Ravage. iceiceice held onto it for such a long time and finally gets it off onto 3 heroes. And MINESKI, are they actually going to back out right now?
Yeah, they need to be super careful here. The RP hasn't been used either yet, so...
in. Naive going to throw out the poisons, but MINESKI's positioning, they're just being so far apart. And in comes Ghosting, but he just can't find anything. Like, the MINESKI's positioning are just nowhere near each other. And if, yeah, RP is not going to be used, and he's just going to fall on the Magnus, no buyback available for 60 seconds. That is your big turnaround spell. Absolutely gone. They're going to find Maposhka as well. A GG is called. Game number 2 going to MINESKI, and MINESKI make it a 2-0, and in a very convincing fashion at that.
Yeah, great performance by MINESKI today. They really needed that win, and now they're 2-2. They can kind of breathe a little bit of a sigh of relief now.